The Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, has finally confirmed the claims by the Coalition of the United Political Parties, CUPP, that some of its staff members, registered persons who are not eligible to vote in the 2023 general elections. This is our discussion today. My name is ADS. The Coalition of the United Political Parties, CUPP, not too long ago alleged that the just concluded registration for the forthcoming elections has been compromised, with foreigners making it to the voters' register. The spokesperson of the group, Barrister Ugochinyere Imo Ikenga, accused the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, for orchestrating this compromise. This claim was dismissed by the APC, and now the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, has this to say. Watch.
The critical foundation for credible election is the voters' register. You may recall that the CVR, which started on the 28th of June 2021, lasted for 13 consecutive months until its suspension on 31st July 2022. During that period, the Commission gave Nigerians regular weekly update showing the progress of the exercise nationwide, including analysis of the distribution of voters by age, occupation, gender, and disability for our planning purposes and for public information. At the end of the exercise, 12,298,944 Nigerians successfully completed the registration as new voters. All along, we have repeatedly assured Nigerians that our process of cleaning up the register is robust. After a rigorous cleaning up of the data using the automated biometric identification system, a total of 2,780,756, or 26% of new voters, 22.6% of new voters were identified as ineligible registrants and invalidated from the record. Among them, double and multiple registrants, underage persons, and outrightly fake registrations that failed to meet our business rules.
Thank you, INEC, for not dismissing such a claim as rumor. It has been confirmed that there were fake registrations. The question now is, who are the people behind this? See who they are. Watch.
The Commission deployed thousands of diligent staff for the CVR exercise, and the vast majority of them discharged their duties conscientiously. Unfortunately, a few of them did not. The fictitious registrations were carried out by some of our registration officers involved in the field exercise and could easily be traced. Each registration machine is operated using an access code tied to a dedicated email assigned to a staff. There is therefore an audit trail that gives the total number of persons registered by each official involved in the registration exercise. In some cases, some of them made as many as 40 attempts or more to register one fake voter, and yet were able to detect the shenanigans. As a result, the Commission has so far identified 23 registration officers involved in this unethical conduct, and disciplinary action against this staff has commenced.
23 of INEC staff compromised and are facing disciplinary actions already. Some of them went as far as doing 40 entries just to register one fake voter. That must be very stressful, and good money involved too. Here is the analysis of the newly registered voters. Watch.
In terms of demographic distribution, 7.2 million new voters, or 76.5%, are young people between the ages of 18 and 34 years, while there is a slightly higher number of female, that is 4.8 million, or 50.82%, than male, 4.6 million, or 49.18% voters. In terms of occupation, 3.8 million, or 40.8%, are students.
Interesting. Over 12 million registrants. over 2 million ineligible voters expelled from the register after cleanup. Women make up 50.82% of the new registrants. Young people between the ages of 18 and 34 years made up 76.9% of the new registrants. Students make up 40.8% of the new register. What does this tell you? The will of the young Nigerians will eventually prevail if and only if they choose to participate in the next elections. About the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS machine, will it be in use or not? Let's hear from the Inec Commissioner on Voters Registration and Education, Festus Okoye. Watch.
Of our elections, you can see that at a certain period in this country, the smart card reader was the game changer. But after 2 electoral cycles, we felt that it was time for us to upgrade, for us to also add some new technologies into the electoral process. And then we introduced the BVAS. And the BVAS for us has been a game changer, has been a very, very useful tool in making sure that those who are engaged in identity theft do not near our polling units. So we are confident that with the measures we have put in place, that it will be difficult for people who buy up permanent voters cards to get to the polling units. That too, it will be difficult for those engaged in identity theft to break into the cordon that has been erected by the BVAS and then vote in any election. And so for us, we are confident that we are putting in measures that will make it very difficult for people to go to the polling units and try to compromise the sanctity of the electoral process.
Finally, Nigerians have the assurance that this election will reflect the will of the people. God willing, the right leader will emerge through a free, fair, and credible elections. I'll see you again.
Please subscribe to this news channel. Let me be your news blog, and I'll keep you updated.